All right, let's do it. 365 days. 365 days. So we are. I didn't realize that I didn't do Monday. So I got to do Monday, which is, well, I did Monday, but I didn't do Tuesday. So I got to do Tuesday. Tuesday was supposed to be beginners, rhythm and flow. And today, Wednesday, was supposed to be intermediate, rhythm and flow. So it's supposed to be choreography for the beginners. And then for my intermediate folks, I was just going to show you guys how to use your arms, how to properly use your arms with rhythm and flow. So we're going to dive into that. Normally I do these for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, but I think we're going to have to go for about 25 minutes today. And it's all good. That's just what happens, right? I went on, you can call it a vacation. I went on a little vacation this weekend. Then I got back and I forgot what day was what. It's crazy. All right, so rhythm and flow. What we covered yesterday was we covered exactly how to utilize your upper body for beginners. And in rhythm and flow, it's really not a beginner stage in my pillar process, right? You have beginners for like balance, then you have transitions, and you have rotations and spins, and all that's for like beginners. But when it comes down to rhythm and flow, you have to be established with your lower half so that way we can utilize our upper half. I recommend to know at least 3 moves before you guys dive into any type of rhythm and flow. So, and yesterday we started off with one skate. Again, this was just to build up coordination. And that was for the ending portion of rotations and spins. So for my beginners, we're going to put on the skates. For my intermediate folks, I'm going to take the skates off. And I'm going to show you why, okay? So let's just deal with beginners right now. So right now is day 59, baby. Day 59. This is day 2 of rhythm and flow for beginners. So I'm going to all these cool parties, right? I'm not, but let's just say I am, right? Imagine me going to all these cool parties, right? So I'm about to go to all these cool parties, and I want to be able to at least show out some and not just be like watching. So what I'm going to do is, again, this is about combining movement. Forget my upper body right now. I don't even know how to use this. I just want to show that I can do some footwork. Cool. So I'm going to take 3 of my favorite moves that I already know. So whatever move that is, that could be, for beginners, I doubt you know crazy legs, but let's just throw that in there, right? So we'll do downtown, we'll do crazy legs, and we'll combine the 2 as well as a disco spin. So if you know what a disco spin is, so you do this, right? Where you're on your heel, your toe, going in one direction, but you're dragging your other edges. So we'll add that, and we won't do the crazy legs, let's do the dribble. Cool? The dribble. So if you guys know the dribble, that's just going back and forth. So me personally, if I'm going to learn how to put these moves together, I got to learn where the transition is. So how do you go from this to this? Got it? I don't know. Sometimes, and I'm going to show you 3 different combinations. I'm going to show you how to do it with a filler move. I'm going to show you how to transition straight to the movement. And I'm going to show you how to actually create a pause. So that way you can make the movement happen without looking foolish, right? So the first one, let's create a transition move. So I want to go from this to this. Now, in between, I already know how to transition to it, but in between, I want to do something that's going to allow me to make this combination as seamless as possible to get to that. And sometimes it may be whatever the move ends with or whatever that next move begins with. So if the next move begins with a crossover in the front, this is where you got to figure out, how do you like to downtown? Do you like to cross over in the front first? Do you like to kick first and then cross over in the front? Or do you like to kick, then cross? Kick. So you got to figure that part out. What makes the most sense for you? So I'm going to turn around so you guys can follow along. So if I like to kick first, kick, then go, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dribble into a kick. That's literally the filler move because it's beginner. Got it? So I'm going to dribble, kick. And then I'm going. Kick. So now I want to do this as seamless as possible. So I know I'm kicking with my right foot. So as I dribble back and this right foot is coming up, I know that the next move for this right foot is to kick forward. Boom, boom. So the weight transition or the weight transfer is a little different. So as I pull back, I can't just pull this left foot back and put this left foot on this heel because I can't kick with that right foot out like that. So I gotta change it up. Instead of me kicking out with this left foot like this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull this left foot back and stay rested on that left foot. So as I dribble, boom, 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 I'm gonna just pull this left foot back and just stay rested on that left foot. So I can commence that filler move. Got it? Now let's just say, hey Jay, I don't want a filler move, I just want to dribble. Ba-ba, and just get to it. Ba-ba, right? You notice I did kick right there, right? So let's just say we don't want to kick. We just want to cross over. Boom, boom, ba. See that? It's seamless. But what I have to recognize is I've got to recognize where this is happening. Ba, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Right? In order for me to get to that part, what I have to do is I have to, again, figure out where is my weight at for this left foot to cross over. And it's on this right foot. So what I have to do is, as this right foot, I can't have this right foot back here like this. In terms so you can see it. I can't have this right foot back here like this and then cross over. That's weird. What I have to do, in this case, I have to make sure this right foot comes up. As this right foot comes up, my weight is now rested on it, so this left foot can pull back. The challenge is, I don't want to just leave my foot up there and then try to cross over. I have to be able to transition for this pullback. See this pullback that this right foot is doing? As this right foot is pulling back, then I can cross over. So now, seamlessly, I pull this right foot back, I cross over. Boom. So now I have two different ways to get into the downtown. Got it? With the filler or with that. The last way is the clap, or the pause, or the act of character. Got it? So if I'm hitting, ba, 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 I mean, ba, da, 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 you didn't get into it, right? Either way, I just don't want to stop moving. Do not stop moving. The moment you stop moving is the moment that you look like you don't know what you're doing. Cool? So even if I'm doing this and I just stop and I just do these right here, again, this is another filler move, but at the same time, it's just me giving character. Like I'm just trying to think about how I'm gonna transition into this, right? Yes. Let me get into this. There it is. Boom, figured it out. Cool. So those are 3 different transitions to get into it. So me personally, as a beginner, where I'm starting off with is literally stopping, clapping, and then going. Boom, boom, boom. Clap and hit. Da, 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 boom, bah. Once I hit that, figure that part out, then I'm going to go into the double kick. Boom, 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 bah. Double kick. See that? It still includes the clap, so that way I'm not changing up what I'm doing. And then the last are the last 2, obviously. Boom, 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 and clap, and da. So it allows me to continue to go what I'm familiar with, but also add that extra transition. Same thing, going from the downtown to the dribble. Bah, bah, boom, bah. Right? Transitioning from that can be difficult, right? But at the same time, it just requires you to understand how this ends to how this dribble begins. So let's add the last move. So the disco spin. Right? They used to do that in the movies. They used to disco spin like that. All right. So when you're doing a disco spin, based off of which direction you want to go in, you got to know your edges. If you know your edges that you're on, see, I'm on my left toe, my right heel, left toe, right heel, left toe, right heel. So that's me rotating to this left toe, right heel. But I'm just keeping everything flat, just light pressure on the other edges. So running into that, what I want to do is, I want to figure out, do I want to dribble into that? I know it looks foolish right now, but I'll make it look classy. Trust me, I'm just joking right now. Or do I want to downtown into it? I like the downtown because it actually looks like something totally different. It looks like it's actually doing something that I feel like, right? So let's do that. So let's downtown into it, and then I'm gonna come out of it in the dribble. Got it? Again, this is for beginners. Don't worry about the upper body. You might look trash. It's okay. Be trash. Be trash. All right? Embody trash. Go to a dumpster right now and just dig. Just dig in a dumpster and see what trash feels like, because you want that same feeling. All right? You want to make sure that the way you touch the trash is the way the trash touches you. All right? You want to be as disgusting and as ugly as trash is. Cool? That's our affirmations for today. All right? Keep that in mind. Be trash. So I'm going to downtown, and I'm going to just do it in the motion, and then I'll throw it into a routine. I'm going to hit. I'm going to open up, and then I'm going to take this right foot and go. Cool? So now, in order for me to make this feel good and look good and not be so quick, because that's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. I'm a beginner. But I do want to go in the middle. So I got to prolong certain things, like the downtown, like the disco spin, like the dribble. Cool? So I'm going to do an 8 count for each. All right, if I know I'm going 1, 2, I know that the evens end over here, and this is where I do my disco spin. So I got to go left, right, so I can bring it back. 8 count. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do it again because that feels good. 3, 4, 5, 6, and disco 8. And hey. I got to know where I'm straight. That's when I can end it, right? Because I'm straight, because that's how I want to present it. Hey. And then as I'm doing this, I'm just going to be in my own world. I just did a whole, that was me freestyling as a beginner. I'm a beginner freestyler. Switch it up. Now we're just trying to make it as cool as possible. Because this is a performance now. All I need is a good 2 8 count. Cool? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That, my friend, is day 58 for my beginners. We're going to rock out the next one. Ooh, this one's out of storage. Out of storage. I need this one, baby. Select. Oh, it didn't even record much. Select, delete, and that's fine. That's going straight to the thing. Recently deleted. Okay. Delete. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Here we go. Boom. And boom. All right, cool. So welcome to day 59. Ooh, day 59. Day 59. So what's day 59 about? So we just did day 58, which for beginners. Day 59 is for intermediate. Intermediate, we're going to learn how to use our upper body because now we have moves in our bag. All right, I don't need this right now. Don't need these at all right now. Cool. So now, let's dive into the bag. So I know how to use my upper body, right? I've been studying TikTok. I got all the moves down. All right. I got all the moves down. What's the TikTok move? I got all the moves down, right? So I'm learning, right? I'm learning how to put them all together. Cool. So we getting the moves together. I don't know if that's one. All right, but we gonna fling the, got it, whatever. So I'm unlocking these moves in my head, also physically, so that way the muscle memory is there. Because I already know how to do some escape moves, right? But now I want to learn how to tie them together. It may not make sense at first, but at least it gives me some rails to run on. So the first thing that I want to be able to do is I want to be able to use my arms. How to use my arms? Bah, that's it, perfect. I got it, cool. I want to use my arms like that. Cool. I want to separate them. Temptations, whatever you need to do, cool. And from there, I'm really just going to be tying in to make sure that my arms aren't just doing stuff like this. Like, I don't just want to vibe right now. Like, again, this is about those who are looking to increase their rhythm and flow. And the rhythm is the most important part. Cool? You'll get the flow, but you got to be able to create. So whatever it is that you want to do about how, I can't even do that. It's been a while. It's been too long. All right, so anyways, whatever you want to do, that's what I'm doing. I'm starting off without my skates to try to see what I want to do, right? However the music drives me, I want to feel that same vibe. Because a lot of people, they struggle with tying how to enjoy or dance on skates. And most of the time, it's not about your footwork that makes you feel off. It's a lot of times it's your upper body. Cool? So what I'm going to do is, in order for me to make sure that the footwork don't feel off, I'm going to keep it super stupid simple. Cool? And so, again, for a lot of us, we can crazy legs. Boom, in the beginning. Crazy legs has so many variations. All right? So we can play with the crazy leg. Right? We can play with the variations and enjoy all of that. However, a lot of times we are out here with T-Rex arms. I know what T-Rex arms are, right? Right? We're out here short arming ourselves. We're out here pterodactyling, right? We out here like this, trying to just balance. And now we out here looking foolish. So what do? Well, first thing I'm going to do is, they don't exist. Arms don't exist. I'm an intermediate skater. I have good balance. Maybe not great, but I have good balance. I'm taking away my arms. And I'm going to do the exact same stuff I already know how to do. If I know how to spin, I'm gonna know how to spin without my arms. Without my arms. However I need to do it. Got it? I know how to crazy leg. I'm gonna learn how to crazy leg without my arms. Without my arms. Without my arms. If I know how to zero out, I'm gonna do it without my arms. I'm gonna be the coolest cat in the skater rink at this point, or at the skate party. I'm gonna be the coolest cat without my arms. Be the coolest cat without my arms, man. I don't need them anymore. I have the balance. At least this allows me to focus just on my footwork and make sure that my stride is good. Obviously, if you have a mirror, that would be great. So now that I know I can do this without my arms, and it's second nature at this point, the next thing that I want to do is I want to start utilizing my arms. But I want to utilize the arms in a way or a manner where it's almost like I'm sitting at the dinner table and I'm having a conversation with you. Right? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there. Right? Once I start diving into that, then the next part is, just like what I was doing earlier, and I was finding the cool moves that I like to do. Right? I was finding the cool moves that I like to do. Now I'm going to start utilizing those while I'm skating, because that's what I want to do. And it's based off of the moves that you actually know how to do. You should try to tie those together where they fit properly. But a lot of times you may not be able to, and it's okay. Just try to throw something in there. Okay, cool. So sometimes it may be, you may like to swim. Oh, by the way, dipping. Dipping is a great style of skating to utilize to figure out your arms. Because you can do so much, because dipping is just a lunge. And so as you lunge, you can figure that part out. Bop, bop, bop. Great beginning use of the arms. Got it? So you have that. Now, what I'm going to do, because tomorrow we create choreography. Got it? We're going to do some choreography tomorrow where I will show you how to tie the arms together. And for Friday, I don't think I will be on Friday. I might. Will I be able to be on Friday? 7 in the morning, because I'll be on the West Coast. I think it'd be good. I'll have to be outside. Either way, we'll try Friday. If Friday doesn't work out, no worries. But what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to create choreography. And I mean like dance choreography. I don't mean like just footwork. Cool? So we're going to create where we hit, bop, bop, boom, and slide. Right? Because that's what we want to do. We're trying to create the rhythm. So now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my favorite kind of moves, and I'm going to just do them together. Right? I'm going to play because I know how to dance, and I know how to use my arms. Right? I know how to get involved into the move. See, why am I pulling on my pants? There's no reason why, but it's almost like, no, I want you to pull back. I'm giving the illusion that my leg is doing its own thing and I want to pull back, right? Or we can even hit, right? Whatever, but either way, what we do with our upper body is we act or pretend as if we don't have skates on. Cool? So now I do things. I will push away like this, or let it push away, and then I'll pull it back, right? But this is just me figuring things out. I'm just trying to play with it and create illusions, because that's what skating is. Skating is an illusional sport, all right? Some people may not agree based off of your skate style and how you skate, but for me, I create illusions. It's like, how did you do that? And all I'm doing is this. That's all I'm doing, right? But my objective is to show a disconnection from here down, right? Same thing with my man Jordan. And be hitting this rotation, she'd be like, right? And just showing the disconnect. So it's really, for me, illusion. So all I'm doing for today is allow myself to just tap into what I already can do, stuff that you may seem, or they may seem like a beginner move, or even bubbles. Like, what can I do with these bubbles besides emulate them with my arms? Can I do anything else? Shoot. Yeah. Hey. Right? Hey. Right? Hey. All right, let's say you can't roll. We can't roll. Cool? Hey. Right? Whatever it is, it's just a matter of you allowing yourself to open up and feel free. That's the whole point of flow, rhythm and flow. It's freedom. We want freedom. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to allow yourself to break free of whatever it is that your standardized system says for you to do. And a lot of times, how we learn in the beginning, and this is how I teach in the beginning, allow your arms to do what your feet do. So whatever my feet are going to do, my arms are going to do the same thing. Whatever my feet are going to do, my arms are going to do the same thing. Whatever my feet are going to do, my arms are going to do the same thing in the beginning. Because again, I'm just trying to find balance and structure. Once I have that structure, I take away the arms. That's the next step. And then the last step is to literally allow my arms to do whatever I want them to do. Right? Be ugly. Remember I said be trash? Be trash. And then be ugly. And then be cute. Cool? But that's it though. Great job today, huh? So yeah, tomorrow, day 50, day 60. Tomorrow's day 60. We gonna rock out tomorrow. Other than that, great job today. Proud of you. So proud of you. Turn off all of these lives.